Quest audiobooks present an unabridged recording of Old Habits, Albert Smith's Mystery Thrillers Book 1 by Steve Higgs. Narrated by Charles Robert Fox. Prologue. He had always known it could happen. He just never thought it would. In the early years, Dirk De Graaf found a constant need to look over his shoulder, even if it was only metaphorically. However, the sense that someone might know, that someone might suspect, passed after a time, and he learned to relax. He married, which was a risk in itself. A wife would ask questions about his past, which was only natural, yet it proved simple enough to navigate what he had first perceived to be turbulent waters. It turned out he was a better liar than even he believed. More than 2 decades after the lie began, he could not recall the last time he had felt exposed. It had been years for certain. Yet today his sense of security crashed to the ground around his feet, and in the blink of an eye he saw his past coming at him like a freight train. The change was brought about by a chance encounter, the kind of event a person can do nothing to protect against. In many ways, it was the best-case scenario. For while it felt like there were sharks circling his canoe, it was just one man. One old man. And one old man could be dealt with easily enough. He wanted to check there was no further danger, and almost had twice since the encounter. He could do it with one phone call. If the person who answered knew nothing, he would be safe to relax. He wouldn't do so, not for a while at least, and his rational side would argue that the danger had been managed. His hand twitched, reaching for his phone, only to stop before it got there. He could make a call. It would only take a moment. But doing so would give life to the paranoia teasing at the edge of his mind. And it wouldn't get him an answer either. Not straight away. They might double their efforts or recheck the feed from the wiretap to be doubly sure. But that would take time, and he would worry from the moment he made the call to the second he heard back. He withdrew his hand. Not making the call was a lot like sticking his head in the sand like an ostrich, yet he chose to do it nevertheless. Angry at his lack of decisive thinking, a personal quality he prided himself on, he rose from his chair and paced to the brandy decanter in the corner of his office.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?